So we are planning on doing a big trilogy video in October. I don't know if we're talking about that yet, but for it, I watched The Day of the Dolphin with George C. Scott. I haven't seen much of his work except for The Rescuers Down Under, and he's just one of those that doesn't feel like an actor. So the review is, I think the acting was done well. Don't remember the guy's name, but it was Big Paulie from Goodfellas. He was the villain, and it's intrigue, it's sabotage. So this guy George C. Scott owns this island, and he's getting money from a beneficiary. I don't know if I'm using the right word, but he's getting money, and he keeps asking for more money, and they're like, hey man, you're asking for a lot of money. The dolphins can talk. Very rudimentary. Pa, love, pa, fa. Like, very, simple. He hasn't told anyone that they can talk, but he keeps asking for money, so there's a little pressure there. And then this reporter sneaks on to the island, and then he gets off and then threatens to expose all this. So then George C. Scott, Jake, because he's always named Jake, just like Jack Nicholson's always Jack. So Jake, he's like, we got to tear it down. And then I'm literally talking about the last taco cameo. I'm literally talking about the last 20 minutes of the movie, okay? The last 20 minutes is we find out that one of the guys that worked there was an insider. Everybody's being paid to watch other people. It's all crazy. And so this guy, David, he's a mole. He's an inside guy. So before we find out he's a mole, there's like several men that go and see the dolphin, and they represent like the author and the military, like they're brass and they're the fat cats, and then so they hatch a plan to put a mine on one of these animals. There's two of them, Alpha and Beta, put a mine on them, and this magnetic mine is supposed to attach to a boat. Again, last 20 minutes of the movie. And so they have kidnapped both of them, both the dolphins, and he shows them a flag, and then they're testing it. There's like 3 boats in the water with flags, and then he goes to the right boat, and they're like, cool. So we find out from guesswork that they're going to assassinate the president with a dolphin head bomb, boat bomb. And then Beta is swimming to blow up the president, and then Jake tells Alpha, no, you got to go stop it. So then Beta turns around and then blows up the top brass, and then he's burning everything. Jake's burning all the evidence, and then it's over. It was a good, like, 2/3 of a movie, but then it just fucking went off the goddamn